What's up, you guys? I'm back from Belgium. Yeah, I just hit record. Um, a lot has gone on since I left. Been gone like the total trip was like 9 days. I was there 7 and then 2 travel days, 2 long travel days. I actually just went to the airport and got my luggage, but I got back. That's a whole no, a story for another day. Anyways, thank you guys, man. First time back in the studio. I feel really good right now. Just wanted to say thank you guys for the helping me hit 500,000 subscribers. But beyond, the subscriber count on the channel, the growth of the channel, both my channels, has just been awesome. The support, the love, you know, I push myself in this space. I don't just, like me going to Belgium wasn't a vacation. It was nice to sightsee while I was out there, but, I wanted to do a collaboration with someone from outside of the country that I'm friends with. Beyond that, it's cool because his cultural influences are different than mine, me being from America. So it just makes a great collab. But, I pay out of pocket to do all this stuff, to go to Kansas City and rock with Chris Calico, to go to Belgium. I try to push the envelope with what I do over here because I enjoy it. I absolutely enjoy it. And couldn't be done without you guys watching and supporting. So I just wanted to take the time and say thank you guys so much for all the love, support. 500,000 subscribers is a huge milestone. Huge milestone. The first one was 100K. And then I think the second one was like 250. But half a million is crazy. And these are things that I had dreamt of. Like in my rap career, I had been on YouTube for a very long time, putting out music videos, very high quality music videos, especially for the time. I was always on the cutting edge when it came to music videos and stuff. And the music and maybe the approach at that time just didn't move the metric. But for some reason, you guys enjoy my candor watching other people's content. Yo, life is funny like that, right? Like you have this supreme passion for creating original content and being a creative and creating things. And you've put it out to the world for multiple decades. And it's done okay. It's done well. I've been able to tour and do concerts all over the damn world. I've been through all of Europe as a rapper performing, all of America, 10 times fold. And I've been to Canada, with my rap music. And it feels good. But it was never at a level like this. There's just something here. We struck something together. And I'm happy about it. Like I don't know. I've always taken my music like really serious, and it's something I've been super passionate about my whole life, like writing and recording rap songs, hip hop songs. I've always loved it. If you really go down my catalog too, it's really interesting because it's a time capsule of where I was in my teenage years to my 20s to my adulthood. And then now as a mature man, like the things I write about and think about and say are totally different. Sometimes I get embarrassed listening to some of my old stuff, not because the music is cringe, because some of the subject matter is very immature. But I like it because it shows a true representation of myself at that time period. And I get to see how much I've changed. Anyways, fast forward to now, all of my lived experience is starting to play out here on this channel, right? I think there's something about that, me being just a hip hop rap head, seeing things a little different, having some of that experience in the music industry. There's a lot of things culminating and coming together for this channel, and I'm here for it. I'm just along for the ride. Recently, while I was in Belgium, you guys, a few things aligned, the stars aligned, and I did a huge interview with we'll just say, a rock and roll legend, icon. I don't want to get into crazy accolades because there's potential you could guess who it is. But if I'm willing to bet with what I just said, there's no possible way you can guess who I interviewed. Crazy. Doesn't even make sense. And that's going to be coming to the channel soon with a few new additions to the channel, right? That's going to be a new thing. I think we're going to call it Inside the Reaction and do some new things on the channel, but we will see. The name isn't set in stone yet, so we will see. But we're coming out blazing hot with this interview. I recorded a new song and music video with Mr. Biscuit. That's going to be on the way to the channel. I'm working on other collaborations with Knox Hill, potentially, Cliff Beats, a bunch of stuff that I've been working on, and I think we're going to make it to fruition. I haven't announced this yet, but I'm performing with Knox Hill Invictus for Knox Hill's first headlining show in Denver. I'm actually behind the scenes helping put together and organize the actual event. So, that's something that that's going to be in September 20th. Tickets are on sale. Tickets are selling. And it's just cool to be connecting these dots. But while they're in town, I'm going to try to do some YouTube collaboration stuff. Just a bunch of stuff that's firing off right now. And I'm not going to slow down. I'm going to keep working really hard. We have had some interesting stuff. The week I was gone and the week before I left, Universal Music Group hit my channel with all together, like if the totality of both weeks, with 20 takedown notices on my channel for music reactions I had done. So Universal Music Group seems to be getting a little more aggressive with the way they deal with copyright claims on reaction channels. But I've already dealt with that because BMG is already this aggressive. BMG, European Rights or whatever, their copyright claim system is very aggressive. So is The Orchard and Believe Music and a few others. So we're going to deal with that as we go. I work hard on this channel and I really show up, and I'm starting to see, a little more income from YouTube, and I'm prioritizing YouTube in my life currently. I have a concert promotion company where I throw events. I've slowed down with that a little bit. I do a couple other things here and there on the side, but I'm prioritizing YouTube because there's something here. The magic is happening. The door is opening. Hopefully these record labels don't make it hard to continue this path. I don't think they will. I think there's a workaround, but we'll see. And we're going to rock. But really, this video is just me. I'm literally just got back home. So my flight into where I live from Denver got delayed so much that it made more sense for me to catch a ride from Denver to my home. I got home, got settled. By the time I was going to sleep, my flight had been delayed so far, it still hadn't even taken off from Denver. So this morning I woke up early and had to go to the airport and get my luggage, the final destination airport to get my luggage. So that's why I'm up so early. And I realized I hadn't done a video. I was going to film one in the car, but I just didn't feel right. I wanted to be back on the place where I put in the most work, right here on this table with this equipment where I've recorded the multitude of videos that have helped gotten to this place. I don't want to forget people. A big part of this started with my boy Don Wannabe, the 40-year-old FUQ boys. That's us, the podcast. We have our other channel. And what's going on there is me and him are still good friends. We still work together. This is, one of our babies, right? He helped set up all the tech and get everything going. And I owe him a lot for doing that, because once he helped me set this up, in my turf, I started recording like crazy. And that is why I put out so much content. And this is why things have blown to the next level. The reason you don't see him on this channel as much is because he's really well-rounded with the music, like the classic stuff that I've been reacting to, checking out, where I'm not well-rounded. He has heard of a lot of it before. So we've just decided to kind of do more of the podcast stuff together. Every now and then I bring him on. If I find something obscure he hasn't heard of before, we rock, But we're bros, we're fam, we're working on stuff in the YouTube space together as well. Don't think there's ever bad blood there. He's just also really busy with his day job, right? He's a roofer, he sells roof, he's a roof salesman, he does a bunch of stuff in that space, and he's successful there. So, doing a lot of different things, but thanks to him, thanks to everyone I've worked with, all the interviews, our biggest interview on the channel until this more recent one that's about to drop was Ren. The fact that Ren was like, yo, I'm down to jump on, MC Supernatural. Also, you got to think of all the guests, Vet Life, frickin' Anthony Ray, Richard Ray, One Ton, all the different bands and hip hop artists I've had on here. Bunch of stuff going on. So just want to thank everyone for being on the channel, people who've rocked with me. But hey, you guys, you, the fans, the followers, the friends, the family. Man, couldn't do it without you. Got some cool things on the way too. I think I'm going to try to get an interview with Chris Webby. We're bringing him out to Colorado to perform in July. So the likelihood of me getting a interview is pretty high. That should be very doable. Very doable. So anyways, I don't know if I don't seem that, it's surreal. Also, I'm super jet lagged. Yesterday, I traveled for 24 hours. I only slept like 2 hours on the flight, my first flight. And so I got home, I went to bed, but I only slept 6 hours. My body clock just woke up and wouldn't let me go back to sleep. So I just woke up early and started working. And it's the first thing. Just after I went and got my luggage from the airport, I went downstairs, smelled the studio, get that, like, there's something like when I think about everything that happens from here, I just feel good. Like I get this little euphoric sensation. Like I know it's happening. I know what's happening. I know it's happening. I know it's going to happen. And I'm excited. I'm all for it. The doors have officially started to open. So anyways, just want to thank you guys for helping me get to 500,000 subscribers. A bunch of cool stuff on the way. Going to keep releasing videos. Going to keep recording and just see where things go. And if anything takes a shift and you need to be aware of, I'll let you know. Before I left, I had blood in my eye, in this eye. So it almost looked like I was cross-eyed because it was all like in this area. It was crazy. So it's cool. Like everything's back to normal. You can see my eyes. I don't have to wear my sunglasses things. Ah, man. Well, we made it. Long trip. It's bittersweet. Had a good time with Anthony. I consider Anthony Ray a good friend and a homie. So leaving your friends, saying goodbye, you know, there's something there where you're like, damn, man, you know. But getting to see my beautiful family again is amazing. I'm actually about to go upstairs. My daughter slept in today. I'm excited to give her gifts that I got her from Belgium. Anyways, thank you guys again so much. Being absolutely sincere with that. I know I'm probably a little more calm than I normally am, but it's just kind of a surreal moment, just kind of taking everything in and just hit record. I just hit record right now and just talk to them. Anyways, thank you guys. I love y'all, man. I'll catch you on the next one. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We here. 500,000, baby. Millions next.